Flu season is still upon us. Even if you got your flu shot, you could still be at risk. Dr. Tony Heiser joins me this morning with 3 steps to help protect you from the flu. Before we get to that, though, there are lots of people out there, Doc, who think, okay, I got my flu shot, I should be foolproof, I should be protected. Why is that not the case?
Yeah, the CDC said that this year's flu shot was not the highest percentage of efficacy, meaning it wasn't as helpful. There's a strain or two they didn't guess right.
Okay.
So the flu shot specifically, they guess which strains they think are going to be most prevalent during the flu season, and a lot of times they don't have as high percentages as they'd like.
Doctors often tell you just to do some basic maintenance in terms of trying to prevent the flu, things like hand washing and that kind of thing. Are there things that are even more effective, though?
Well, yeah, you can't get around the really important things of like hand washing, making sure you don't cough and sneeze in your hand, making sure you stay home if you're going to be sick and not spreading it around. Those are so very important. What I wanted to highlight were a couple of ways that most people can have like natural things at home that they can do if they do get sick or to prevent from getting sick.
All right, so where do we start?
Yep, so the first thing that I really love people to start with is vitamin D. Vitamin D is kind of becoming more and more popular in the health news sections right now.
Okay.
But you can't know your levels unless you take a blood test.
All right.
So the standard in the wintertime when you don't get out in the sun where you get your vitamin D is that people tend to be a little lower.
Okay.
Here's the cool thing about vitamin D. Vitamin D can help boost some of our immune system that helps fight off like influenza-like illness. Okay. So vitamin D is a great thing to take during the winter months.
And you can get it in a supplement much like this here.
Absolutely. Yep. This is the one we like in our office. Okay. It's a Maximized Living formulation. We really like the one they use. Even young kids can take it. I give it to my kids. They can get little droppers. They can just kind of pluck it right in the mouth.
Okay. What else do you have?
So if you like certain types of tea, I would recommend green tea. Green tea actually has something called a catechin in it, ECGC. It's kind of a funny name. Okay. But what that does, it's actually been shown in some studies dealing with influenza or the flu that it can stop viral replication. It's kind of a big word.
So does that mean that basically you drink green tea and potentially it could stop the virus from multiplying in your bloodstream and from becoming more widespread, if you will?
Yeah, when you talk about the flus, they typically have 2 protein spikes on them. They're called H and N, right? So you hear like H1N1. Right. That's what they're referring to. Oh. They can actually stop it from those protein spikes from getting the virus in.
Okay. And finally, what's this over here, this bottle?
And the last one, especially if you have kids, this is called elderberry syrup. Okay. Elderberry is another product that's been shown.
Syrup alone makes it okay for most kids.
Yes. It's been shown to actually do the same thing, inhibit the viruses from spreading.